And at the other end, a 3 skips over the rim for Verkota. And it's out of bounds on the rebound.
Substitutions for Central Cass include number 34,
Eli Boer back in.
And number 34.
And Colton Crochet is in.
Boer.
And a 3 goes in for Eli Boer. I beg your pardon, for Carter Maggio, rather. And the lead is 18-9. At the other end, Klosterman. We're now live on YouTube. Here's a 3 by Stephens. It rattles off. Rebound, Holzer. Holzer the other way, and he's fouled.
Personal foul.
And it's on Jaden King, his first.
Huskies number 33, Jaden King.
First team foul.
First team foul. Into the Wahpeton Husky lineup number 42, Landon Ralph.
Landon Ralph checks in for Wahpeton for the first time. Driving in. Verkota takes an extra step, a travel. 18-9 our score if you're just joining us on YouTube. On the Action Realty scoreboard, it's 18-9. As the music begins mid-play, well, that's a little awkward. Trayton Malk down the left side. Drives all the way against the press and spins it off the edge of the rim. Rebound Verkota at the other end. Boer thought about a 3, finds a cutting Verkota who lays it up in and a foul. A chance for 3. Carter Verkota on the foul by Klosterman. Chance for a 3-point play.
First personal, second team foul.
So Verkota had a chance to cut it to 6. That's exactly what he does. The lead has been as many as 12. It's now cut in half. 18-12, Wahpeton, who have never trailed so far. 5:20 to go, first half. Man-to-man defense. It's Stephens handing to Kubala. Chase Bachmeyer getting ready to return for Central Cass. In the mid-post, Klosterman kick to Stephens. He'll drive the lane. Underhand pass to Ralph, who couldn't finish, and it goes the other way. And here comes Bachmeyer. He's in for Verkota.
Number 10, Chase Bachmeyer.
So Central Cass with the basketball. Driving in, Maggio, little floater. And he's got 5. Timeout Wahpeton. 4:47 to go. First half of the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It's an 8-0 run and an 18-14 game on the Voice of the Valley. All right, that's a little strange, but our commercials are not firing. By the way, that music, we're a month away, folks. We're a month away. Against the press, the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wahpeton.
Returning for the Huskies, Jaden King.
And Jaden King is back in for Cooper Klosterman. Kubala down the center of the floor, goes right side to Trayton Malk. In the corner, Ralph back to Malk. And he underhands the ball to Stephens. Braden Stephens, right side, Landon Ralph. Left wing. Ball fake, and now Steffens open three. Splash! Braden Steffens with the triple. And they needed that one. It's 21-14. That ends an 8-0 run. On the left side, Holzer. Dribbles with the right hand. Goes up top. Bachmeyer drives left, turned down the screen. Bachmeyer gets it back left wing. He'll drive the lane and lay it up too strong. The ball knocked out of bounds. It stays at this end and lands near our colleague Brad Anderson up on the stage here in Wahpeton. On the baseline, Bachmeyer goes into Holzer against King. Holzer spins, kicks. Bachmeyer a triple, a little long, rebound Kubala. Here comes Bjorn Kubala, and he's fouled by Eli Boer. His first. Team's first of the second quarter.
Foul called against number 34, Eli Brewer. First personal, first team foul.
And back in is Carter Verkota. Also
number 14, Brody
back in Brody Runk for Central Cass. On the right side, Steffens gets a screen, hands it. Mauk holds, goes back to Steffens. He'll drive the lane, pop from 12, a little long. Rebound Holzer with 3:05 to go. And he turns it over. And then a foul called going the other way on Carter Verkota.
Foul called against Central Cass, number 12, Carter Verkota. First personal, second team foul.
So Wahpeton with it, leading by 7 at the moment. It's Ralph. Left side, Kubala drives the lane, kick out right side. King gets inside, finishes, and draws the foul.
Draws the foul, goes to the line.
Chance for a three-point play on Eli Boer's second foul.
Eli Boer. Into the Squirrel lineup is number 32, Carter Maggio.
Carter Maggio has to come back in for Eli Boer. And that's apparently code for Cooper Klosterman to get back in there as King completes the three-point play. 13 for Jaden.
35, Cooper Klosterman.
Central Cass with the basketball, down by 11, or rather 10, 24-14. On the right side, it's Holzer, spins baseline, kick out, picked off, Kubala. The other way, he's got numbers, he didn't see the numbers. And so they'll run an offense with 2:20 to go in the first half. It's 24-14 in favor of Wahpeton. Mauk hands it. Klosterman. Up top, Steffens, 12 to shoot. Around a screen, Steffens. Dribbles right. In the corner, a three is off the mark. Offensive rebound, backside, the putback by Mauk. 26-14, and it's an 8-0 run to get the lead back to 12. 1:40 to go in the half. Verkota drives left. Deflected ball, picked off. Landon Ralph the other way. He's got Klosterman. Klosterman inside is fouled by Maggio, his second.
Going in line for the Huskies, number 35, Cooper Klosterman. He'll shoot two.
Klosterman shoots a couple.
Personal foul is assessed to number 32, Carter Maggio.
Klosterman's first one, front of the rim, back forward, front of the rim and off.
Checking in for Central Cass, number 22, Jace Narum.
Jason Narum returns for Head coach Matt Norman. Free throw. Good. 1 out of 2. And the lead is 27-14, the biggest of the first half. What a half this has been for Wahpeton. On the right side, Bachmeyer now up top, drives the lane, puts it up with the right, misses short. The putback doesn't go, but free throws for Carter Verkota. On the foul, the second on Trayton Malk.
Personal foul is called against Trayton Malk for the Huskies' second personal 13th foul. At the line for Central Cass, Carter Verkota.
Carter Verkota shooting 2. He's already 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2, and into the game for the first time comes Jack Gilbertson. Gilbertson, who made a good debut of it on Tuesday. 5'11", 8th grader. Jaden King also back in.
Also checking in, Jaden King.
For Landon Ralph. It is 27-15. Second one. Short, rebound King. 13 points the margin. 70 seconds first half, and a foul is called. And that is the second on Verkota.
Number 12, Carter Verkota.
And Landon Ralph is back in. Actually, no, he's not. That's a 15 foul, so free throws first.
The line for the Huskies, number 2,
for Bjorn Kubala. The first one rattles off for Kubala, and now Landon Ralph can come back in.
To the Husky lineup, number 42, Landon Ralph.
Timeout Central Cass, 1:12 to go, first half. Our score reads 27-14 Huskies, and Wahpeton basketball continues in a moment. Well, we are just having a mess of a time with these sponsors. Coming up on the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime report, we will get you a statistical recap of the first half and try and get you an update on Valley City and Lisbon. I believe their girls are first up tonight instead of the boys. All right, so now the commercials may play. So we'll give them a try at the next break. Second free throw upcoming for Bjorn Kubala, who has not scored and still hasn't. It falls off the rim, rebound Cole Holzer. On the left side, Verkota. Against what is a bit of a zone defense. Backdoor cut, blocked by Kubala. He stuffed it from Runk. Wow. At the other end, Steffens, 20-second difference in the clocks. Steffens with the left-hand dribble against Bachmeyer. Right side, Ralph. He's guarded by Narum. Gilbertson left side. Left wing, Klosterman. Up top, Steffens with 8 to shoot. Steffens gets a screen. Pick and pop 3, Klosterman, splash! Fist pump from Coach Rowe. And the lead is 30-15. Bachmeyer with 8. Around a screen, Bachmeyer. He gives to Holzer with 6. Gets into the lane, spins, fires. No, but a foul on Landon Ralph.
Going to the line for the
free throws upcoming for Cole Holzer. A 30-15 lead.
First personal, 4th team foul.
Holzer fires off the front of the rim. 4 seconds left in the half. Into the game for Central Cass comes Colton Crochet. Second one long. Rebound Stephens with 2. Taken away by Holzer, and he's fouled again by Ralph.
Holzer is fouled again. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Ralph gets his second.
Personal foul assessed to Landon Ralph. Second personal, 15 foul.
His third consecutive free throw is missed. (30-15). This has not been the half Central Cass was looking for with 0.2 of a second left. The free throw is short, and that's halftime. With the score, Wahpeton 30, Central Cass 15. We will have our Minn Kota Ag Products halftime report in a moment when Husky basketball continues after this, we think.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Hey, friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
When you're trying to find your dream home, what's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday around 9 a.m.
For the right price, everything will sell.
Well, right. I mean, that's it. You know, there's nothing you can't sell if you have the right price on it.
Action Realty in Wahpeton. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome into the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime report. Minn Kota Ag Products, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. It comes to you with the score. I think about a bit of an eyebrow raiser here. Wahpeton 30, Central Cass 15. Here is a look at the first half statistical breakdown. Jaden King with 13 to lead the way for the Huskies. 6 each for Trayton Malk and Cooper Klosterman, and 5 for Braden Stephens. For Central Cass, 5 for Carter Maggio, 4 each for Chase Bachmeyer and Carter Verkota, and 2 for Cole Holzer. No ties, no lead changes, and right now is the biggest lead of the game, 30-15 in favor of the Huskies, who have just straight up dominated this entire basketball game. They won the first quarter 16-6. They won the second quarter 14-9. This is a shocker, folks. A bit of a shocker going on here in Wahpeton, but it's a good shocker for the Huskies. When we come back, we will take a look and try and get you an update from Valley City, Lisbon. If we can't do that, we'll preview the girls' game, and we'll do that when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
It only takes one step, twist, or crunch to know something doesn't feel right. Essentia Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team gets you back to doing what you love with commitment, resilience, intention. We're here to keep you moving forward. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more about orthopedics and sports medicine, like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
We are back in Wahpeton on the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Report. It is 30-15 Huskies at halftime here. Valley City, I think that's... No, I'm not going to say it. I think that's the boys' score, but I can't be certain. Valley City leading Lisbon with 6:30 to go, 57-40. Now, I don't know if that's boys or girls. I don't think that can be the girls' game because I don't think the girls' game will be that close. But who knows? Coming up, we've got just as big a girls' game here. It's Wahpeton and Central Cass. With the win, what the Huskies can do is basically lock up a top 3 spot. Basically. It would not be a done deal yet, but only a couple more league games left. One against Oak Grove, one on Tuesday that we'll have for you against Northern Cass. A win tonight and you're pretty much the number 1, 2, or 3 seed. And Kindred has Oak Grove and Lisbon left, so you're probably not going to get the number 1 seed, but you could still get 2 or 3. And so that's what's on the line in the nightcap. 30-15 Wahpeton in the boys' game. And before we take a break, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Voice of the Valley.
AM 1450, KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton, and FM 94.3, K232 FH Breckenridge, the Voice of the Valley.
BJ Walters back with you, and now we pause for our final break before the third quarter. This has been the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Report. The third 8 is next, 30-15 Wahpeton on the Voice of the Valley.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Just about ready to go here. Second half in Wahpeton. More of the same, please. If you're a Husky fan, they lead 30-15 over Central Cass at halftime. Still working to confirm whether that Valley City Lisbon game that is 57-40 with 6:30 to go is boys or girls. But again, I would tell you, I think that's the boys' score, because unless they have Kyra Haycurl back, I don't know where Lisbon's getting 40 points on the Valley City girls. So that's just my own personal thought there. We'll get our colleague Jerry Edwards at KOBC to let us know for sure. But let's assume that's the boys' game unless otherwise noted. So here we go, second half. Starting fives out there for both teams. And Wahpeton will try to build on what is right now the biggest lead of the game at 15 points. On the left side, Kubla. Up top, Klosterman. Ball fakes, goes right. Malk into the corner. King drives on Holzer. Lost it momentarily. Finds Steffens, who fires from 17. Off the mark. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. It stays at this end. Off of Carter Verkota. A baseline inbound for the Huskies. Up 15. They get the ball into King at the elbow. He gets inside, puts it up a little short. Rebound, Cole Holzer. Goes behind the back with a dribble. Holzer down the left side. Verkota. Back to Holzer at the mid-block. He goes inside and finishes. Holzer's got 4. It's 30-17. Here's Steffens. Dribbles with the right hand, picks it up and leaves it for Malk. And they do call over and back. They're going to say it went off the foot of Malk. He went back and retrieved it. And over and back is called. And so a turnover with 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third. It's a 30-17 lead for the Huskies. Up top, Eli Boer. Dribbles left, goes to Verkota. Now Holzer in the corner. Drives in on King. Underhand shuffle towards Maggio, who fires from 8 and hits. Carter Maggio with 7 to lead the team, and the first 4 of the second half go the way of the Squirrels. It's down to 11. 6:35 to go in the third. Here's Steffens in the corner. Kubla. Right side, King. Guarded closely by Holzer. He drives on Holzer and is fouled by Holzer. And that's Cole Holzer's first. Team's first in the second half.
Number 24, Cole Holzer, first personal, first team foul.
Holzer asked to tuck in his jersey. He does so. And now a baseline inbound. Goes in deep to Malk. Malk drives the lane, up, under, and short. Rebound Maggio. Maggio at the other end. Well, dribble against Steffens. Post entry and a foul on Trayton Malk is his third.
Personal foul against the Wahpeton Huskies, number 11, Trayton Malk. Third personal, first team foul.
6:10 to go in the third. Off the inbound, it's Boer. Up top, Maggio. Bachmeyer shuffles it right side. Now Holzer, a 3 is wide right. Rebound Malk, and that's why it's so hard to take him out even with 3 fouls. He got way up there to grab the rebound. Steffens. Now if he gets a 4th, you don't have a choice. Malk to a cutting Kubla, too strong off the window. Rebound King, back up short, and the rebound bounces to Bachmeyer. Here come the Squirrels. He loses it momentarily. Stephens the first to it. Stephens lays it up and in. Off the steal. Brayton Stephens with 7, 32-19. Here's Holzer driving on King. Goes right wing corner, a 3 by Bohr, high arcing shot, banked it in. Eli Bourne missed it so bad he made it, and it's 32-22. It's a 7-2 run to start this third quarter for Central Cass. Up top, Stephens. Into the lane, here's King, fakes, and travels.
Traveling violation.
And back in is Jack Gilbertson. And he's in for Mount, who is in foul trouble. Don't forget, we've got the girls' game coming on this same video stream, on this same network. Driving right, Bachmeyer all the way in, finishes with the right. Chase Bachmeyer's got 6 and the lead is down to 8, 32-24. Gilbertson drives left, hesitates, and goes up top to Stephens. Stephens drives left. Up top, Klosterman thought about a 3. Fires from 12 instead. It doesn't fall. Rebound, Burkota. This happened Saturday against Killdeer. Wahpeton was way ahead. Killdeer made a run. Huskies held on at the end of the game. Holzer gets fouled and will shoot 2.
Personal foul assessment number 35, Cooper Klosterman.
Second foul on Cooper Klosterman. Second team foul.
Number 24, Cole Holzer.
Holzer will shoot 2. His first one is long. He is 0 for 5 at the free throw line. 0 for 5. He will have another one. Rattles that one home. 1 for 6. And it's 32-25. He is a good free throw shooter. 63%. So 0 for 5 was very surprising. On the right side, Kubala. To cutting Gilbertson, who goes inside, wraparound feed kicked. And Coach Ralph is not happy. Gilbertson got wrapped up and nothing was called. And Coach Ralph, hands on hips, not pleased. A baseline inbound. Kubala dribbles with the right hand, picks it up, finds Gilbertson. Bounces it down to King. Back to Gilbertson, his wide open 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound deflects down and is taken in by Runk at the other end. Getting too far inside was Cruchet, and he loses it out of bounds. 3:32 to go, third quarter, 32-25, Wahpeton. They have led the entire way tonight. But you just get the sense that they're going to need a counter punch here very soon. On the left side, a deflected ball stolen. Cruchet at the other end. Wraparound feed. Bachmeyer lays it up. Missed it short. Offensive rebound, Runk, and they'll set up an offense. Runk kicks it out. Stolen by Gilbertson. Numbers the other way. Gilbertson to Stephens. He will lay it up. Swatted out of bounds by Holzer. 3:05 to go in the third. And through the first 5 minutes, Wahpeton only has 2 points. Timeout, Wahpeton. We will take it as well. This timeout brought to you by Height Camp Construction. With the score 32-25, Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Mink Coat Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
(32-25) with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Wahpeton still with the lead, but it is 10-2 this quarter for Central Cass. Off the inbound, Bjorn Kubala goes right side. Central Cass comes out in his own. Steffens, Gilbertson. Left side, driving in King. Gets in the lane and gets fouled by Colton Cruchet. His first. Team second. Carter Verkota back in.
Substitution is number 12, Carter Verkota.
In the corner, Kubala left alone for three. Splash! They needed that, and it's 35-25. Bjorn Kubala's first basket of the game. Driving kick at the other end of three. Long rebound, Klosterman, and he throws it away. Bohr, post entry, loose, stolen by Steffens. Here comes Gilbertson the other way, gets by Verkota. Gilbertson all the way, stops, pops, drops from 12. His first varsity basket. Jack Gilbertson makes it 37-25. Verkota at the other end for three. Long, rebound, Bohr, back up short, rebound King. And a tie ball is called. It stays at this end.
Possession arrow favors Central Cass.
Jason Narum back in for the Squirrels.
Jason Narum.
Off the inbound, Eli Bohr lost it, picked it up and left it for Verkota. Holzer's three, air ball. It's just not been Cole Holzer's night. He has 5 points, and he has looked out of sorts against Jaden King. 1:55 to go in the third, 37-25. The counter punch has been landed from Wahpeton. Steffens holds up top, leads for Gilbertson around a screen. Jack Gilbertson hands it to Bjorn Kubala. Gilbertson left side, now Steffens 10 to shoot. Steffens in the lane, puts it up, missed it long, rebound Holzer. A lot of contact, nothing called. Holzer at the other end, gets all the way in, missed it short, but got the putback. He's got 7. And it's 37-27 with 1:10 to play in the third. Huskies by 10. It's been as small as 7, it's been as much as 15. Klosterman, Gilbertson. Jack Gilbertson fires from 12, a little long, rebound Klosterman had it, lost it, still loose, held ball, stays at this end. And here comes Carter Maggio.
Choke ball this time, the possession
52.4 to go in the third.
Returning to the Squirrels lineup, number 32, Carter Maggio.
It'll be a baseline inbound. You're probably 52 seconds from getting Trayton Malk back in the game as well. That'll help Wahpeton even more. Jack Gilbertson. Up top, Steffens. Right side to King. He ball fakes. Gives to Gilbertson. Right side, Kubala gets loose for a triple. In and out, rebound King, and he's fouled by Maggio. And that is the third on Carter Maggio. And now, the shot clock is off. Wahpeton could hold for 1 if they want to. They get the ball in to King. He will drive on Holzer and then give it up. Gilbertson gets inside and leaves for Steffens, and they'll hold for 1. Should get out of here with at least a double-digit lead. That's the idea. Steffens pounds a right-hand dribble and gives to Gilbertson. Around a screen from Klosterman. Gilbertson steps back, 8 to shoot. Up top, Steffens 6 to shoot. Steffens holds with 4. Steffens with 3. Leads to Gilbertson for 3 at the buzzer. Short. And we have played 3 with the score. Wahpeton 37, Central Cass 27. And Husky basketball continues in a moment.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
We go to the fourth quarter. It is a 10-point margin in favor of Wahpeton. 37-27. Squirrels with the basketball. And Wahpeton does get Trayton Malk back in there. The Valley City boys have defeated Lisbon 68-53 tonight. On the right side, Vercoda dribbles with the left hand, finds Eli Bohr. Holzer fires from the elbow, air ball, rebound King. And that time he was guarded by Steffen, so Holzer just ain't right tonight. King, kick, Steffens, three, off the mark to the right. Rebound, Landon Ralph, kick, Kubala. Thought about a three, didn't take it, 7:25 to play. A 10-point margin. Ralph, King, drives left, gets into the lane, shuffles it to Kubala. Kubala works inside, behind the back pass to Malk, who lays it up and gets fouled. Oh my, fancy that. The foul is on Brody Runk, his first.
14, Brody Runk. First personal, first team foul. At the line for the Huskies.
What a pass that was.
Trayton Malk.
Trayton Malk shoots two. And his first one is long. Back in Chase Bachmeyer.
Chase Bachmeyer.
Malk, two dribbles, spins it, fires, and nails it. He's got 7, and it's 38-27 for the Huskies. Down the left side with Vercoda. Holzer up top. Vercoda around a screen by Holzer. Now he works his way into the lane. Kick out right side. Maggio fakes a three, gets inside, spins it, too much English on it. Rebound, Landon Ralph, and a foul is called. And it is a foul, the third on Carter Vercoda.
12 for Central Cass, Carter Vercoda. Third personal, second team foul.
Coming up, we will have the girls' game for you. That's a big one, just as much as this was a big one. So, big games all around. On the left side, Jaden King from 16 can't hit. Rebound comes down to Vercoda. On the right side, it's taken out of Boer's hands by Kubala, but it goes out of bounds. And so it stays with Central Cass. 6:20 to play in the post. Holzer, kick out, left wing three, Boer, yes, and a foul underneath. The basket's going to count.
3-point basket is good for Eli.
It's
Brewer.
38-30. Who's the foul on? Oh my goodness, it's on Wahpeton, and this could become a huge possession. Third foul on Landon Ralph. Back in is Klosterman. And now Central Cass is staring down a 5, maybe 6-point possession. That is a big, big change in the dynamic of this fourth quarter. A baseline inbound after the three-pointer counts to make it 38-30. Here's Bohr driving the lane, gets inside. It's a 5-point possession. 38-32 with 6 to play. Here's Steffens. Goes to the elbow. Klosterman, kick out. Kubla, a 3. A little long. Rebound Holzer, and here come the Squirrels down by 6. Holzer has it go off the foot of Trayton Malkin out of bounds. .547 to play, 38-32 Wahpeton. They've only scored 8 points in 10 minutes, 20 seconds since halftime. On the left side, Verkota. Up top, Eli Bohr. Wants a screen, turns it down. Verkota in the corner. Gets baseline, gets inside, missed it short. Missed the putback and got fouled on the third effort. And the foul is on Steffens, his second.
For the Huskies, going on the line for Central Cass, Carter Verkota.
Verkota shoots 2. Verkota's first one goes in. It's 38-33. This game was comfortable at halftime, it felt. 30-15 at that point. It's not comfortable anymore. 38-34. 19-8 in the second half. 5:20 to play. Klosterman, ball fakes, leaves for King. Right side, Steffens. Up top, Malk, a 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Holzer. Up ahead, through the hands of Bachmeyer. He recovers it, shuffles it. Holzer, a 3. Air ball, put back Verkota. 2-point game. 38-36. What a comeback by Central Cass. And now Matt Norman urging his defense, and a foul on Chase Bachmeyer.
Blocking foul will be assessed to number 10, Chase Bachmeyer.
Third team foul. 4:46 to go, and all of a sudden nail-biting time in Wahpeton. It's 38-36. Central Cass has never led in this basketball game. On the left side, it's Klosterman. Goes left side, Steffens. Pick and roll. Steffens gets around 1, fires from the free throw line. Long rebound. Klosterman had it, lost it. Holzer's got it, a chance to tie or take the lead for Central Cass. Holzer all the way in, lost it, and a timeout is called by Matt Norman. With 4:22 to go, it's 38-36, and Husky basketball continues in a moment.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
30-15 at the half, and not anymore. Central Cass has made this very, very interesting, to say the very least. They trail 38-36, and they have the basketball. Coming up, we've got the girls' game for you. We'll talk to both head coaches. Jay Bachman of the defending state champion Squirrels. Brian Watson as well. 4:22 to go. But before that, we'll have our post-game report brought to you by Miller Realty, including the Red River Agency Play of the Game and the Essentia Health Player of the Game, as Eli Bohr buries a 3, and Central Cass has the lead. 39-38 with 4:10 to play. Stephens gets a high screen. Stephens drives right into the lane, throws it away. At the other end, Bachmeyer lost it, still loose, falls to Holzer, gets inside, puts it up too strong. His putback goes.
Holzer puts back his own shot for 2.
9 for Holzer. It's 41-38, and this is a 14-0 run. Stephens drives right, kicks it. Mouth around a screen. Kubala in the corner. Down to King, off of Holzer, saved in by Bachmeyer to Eli Bohr. Bachmeyer drives in all the way, lost it. He regains it, fakes a jumper, and finds Holzer. Holzer around a screen. Pick and roll with Masho, and he lays it in. Time out, Wahpeton. They now trail 43-38 on a 16-0 Central Cass run, and Husky basketball continues in a moment.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Wahpeton scored the first point of this fourth quarter. That made it 38-27, and since they've been outscored 16-0. On the right side, Kubala. Ball fakes, goes up top for King. Right side, Malk. Down to Stephens. Stephens wraps around 2 and then gets to the perimeter, drives right, wrap around feed. King lays it in. First point since the second quarter that ends the run, and it's 43-40. With 2:20 to go, inside, kick out, board, 3, yes! His fourth 3 of the half. It's 46-40. His fourth 3 of the half, and he's got all 14 points since halftime. A jumper by Mount. Doesn't go. Rebound Holzer. They have been outscored. Wahpeton has 31-10 since halftime. Holzer, 1:50 to play. Hands it off to Bachmeyer. It was tipped by Mount. Now Bachmeyer 15 to shoot. Holzer gets doubled. Wrap around feed right side, Verkota. Verkota drives left into the lane. Offensive foul on Carter Verkota, his fourth.
Player control foul. Assessed to Carter Verkota.
Now Wahpeton still has 3 timeouts left. In fact, both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. They need a bucket this trip with under 90 seconds remaining. Up top, King. Right side, Stephens, guarded by Eli Bohr. Here's a drive by Malk all the way to lay it in. Timeout, Wahpeton. Drayton Malk with 9. It'll be a 30. We will take a quick one on the Voice of the Valley.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Wahpeton have one timeout remaining. Central Cass have two. It is 46-42 in favor of the Squirrels with 1:15 to go, and Central Cass has the basketball. I would expect Wahpeton to come out with ball pressure, and it looks like they will. Holzer leaves it for Bachmeyer. Back for Holzer. You don't have to start fouling yet. 4-point game. Holzer gets doubled, throws to Bachmeyer. Left side, Maggio up top, stolen. Here's Jaden King at the other end, fouled by Holzer. And that's the 15th foul, so Jaden King to the line. Free throws upcoming for the senior in a 46-42 game. With 59.9 to play. What an awful pass after getting trapped in the corner. You try to throw it up top and you don't have any good options there as the free throw is no good. The reason you don't have any good options is because you trapped yourself in the corner. The pass is not the issue. It's the where you catch the basketball. King fires a second one. Rattles it off, rebound Holzer. So it ends up not hurting too much, and a foul on Kubala. They have another foul to give, does Wahpeton. Kubala picks up his second.
Was on number 2, Bjorn Kubala.
.6 to play. They still have another foul to give. Maggio, Bachmeyer, they give it with, is that Malk? It is not. It is Steffens. It is his third. 52.5 to go, and now the next one will put Central Cass on the line. 46-42 Squirrels with 52.5 to play. Verkota having some difficulty, throws it in. King steals it and lays it in. All in one motion, 46-44. Timeout, Central Cass. It will be a full. We will take it as well. Husky basketball returns after this.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Both teams are down to one timeout. Here's the thing. Let's make this very clear. Wahpeton was trying to foul on the last possession, and instead they got a layup out of it. So now technically they don't have to foul. There's almost a 12-second difference in the clocks. Now you may play to extend the game. Central Cass has not shot free throws all that great, but you don't have to play to extend the game. You might, but you don't have to. We'll see how Jeff Ralph plays this. Frankly, the last two possessions, they've thrown the ball away. I don't see any big rush in fouling. See if you can force another one. I don't see any reason to rush to a foul. Bachmeyer to throw it in. He does. It's out of bounds. Ooh, off of Kubala. My goodness. A little bit messy here at the end for Central Cass. 46 to play. 35 on the timer, but not a full 35. Bachmeyer throws it into Verkota, and he gets fouled by Kubala, and Jeff Ralph can't believe it. And it's Carter Verkota, the best free throw shooter on the team, that goes to the line.
For the Central Cass Squirrels and shooting 2, number 12, Carter Verkota.
Verkota is 4 of 5 at the charity stripe tonight with 44 left in the fourth quarter. 46-44, Central Cass. Both teams have one timeout remaining. Verkota is long with it. My goodness, they're leaving the door open for Wahpeton to try and steal it at the death. The second one for the senior. Rolls in, 47-44. Here's Stephens into the front court. You do not need a 3. You can go get a 2. Stephens in the lane, up and in. That's exactly what they did. It's 47-46, timeout Central Cass, and now there is no shot clock, so they will have to foul. It is a full. We'll take a 30 and be right back when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes, home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Central Cass is out of timeouts. They cannot burn anymore because there's no more to burn. 31.7 to go. The possession arrow is with Wahpeton. 47-46 Squirrels. They have come from 15 down to take at one point a 6-point lead, but since then they have not made a field goal. They've turned it over 4 times, and it's a 1-point game. Carter Maggio can run the baseline. Maggio to trigger the inbound. And a foul is called before the inbound on Bjorn Kubala.
Holding foul assessed to number 2.
His fourth. Free throws upcoming at the other end for Chase Bachmeyer.
Squirrels number 10, Chase Bachmeyer.
He has not been to the free throw line tonight. And he will have a chance to extend a 1-point lead. The free throw is good, 48-46. It was a 4-point game in Castleton. I'm not sure we should be surprised it's this close in Wahpeton. The second one, long, a rebound for Klosterman, a chance to tie it, maybe win it for the Huskies. Stephens on the right side for King, drive and kick. Klosterman fakes the 3, gets inside, finds King. King inside, banks it up, banks it in. We're tied. Tied at 48. Bachmeyer with 8. Bachmeyer with 6. Bachmeyer drives the lane, gets inside, and travels. Travels with 3.4 to play. Tied at 48. Timeout Wahpeton. It's a 30. We will keep, or actually it's a full, so we will call a 30. Game tied and a chance to win it when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Tie game at 48, 8 of the last 10 to Wahpeton. and they have the basketball with 3.4 seconds remaining in regulation. A whale of a basketball game tonight in Wahpeton. They will come out with Kubala, Steffens, Mount, King, and Klosterman. They've got to go the entire length of the floor, and Steffens can't move. 3.4 seconds. It's Malk with 2, Malk with 1, Malk at the buzzer! Off the rim! And we will go to overtime in Wahpeton. With the score, the Huskies 48, Central Cass 48, and Husky basketball continues in a moment.
When you're trying to find your dream home, what's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday around 9 a.m.
For the right price, everything will sell.
Well, I mean, that's it. You know, there's nothing you can't sell if you have the right price on it.
Action Realty in Wahpeton. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for Acclimated Entry Systems and all your building needs.
Having fun yet? 48-48 as we go to overtime. Here are the rules for overtime. We'll play 4 minutes. Each team gets a bonus timeout, and the opening tip is won by Central Cass. Starting fives out there for both sides. Maggio, back cut, Verkota lays in.
Scoring was Carter Verkota.
Carter Verkota with
Carter Maggio.
11, and it's 50-48 Central Cass. Now both teams are over the foul limit. That carries over. Steffens up top, Kubala. He'll drive right. Leave it for Steffens. Bounces it in. King. And King is fouled by Bachmeyer. His second, Jaden to the free throw line.
Number 10, Chase Bachmeyer.
By the way, this 48-48 tie that we had going into overtime is the first tie of the game.
For the Huskies, number 33, Jaden King.
Free throw goes in. 50-49. Second one. And we are tied for the second time, 50-50. A remarkable basketball game. On the right side, Holzer drives the lane, gets inside and finishes with the left.
Driving layup, Cole Holzer.
Holzer's got 11. It's 52-50 Central Cass in overtime. 3 minutes left. On the right side, Drayton Malk. Up top, Klosterman. Picks it up, gives it to Kubala. On the left side, King drives in, wraparound feed, a three by Malk is short. Rebound, put back Kubala.
Rebound basket, Bjorn Kubala.
He's got 5, 52 all. On the right side, Maggio, 2:25 to go in overtime, tied at 52. Driving in, Holzer puts it up, missed it short. Rebound batted outside, not saved in. It's out of bounds to Wahpeton.
Out of bounds, Husky basketball.
52 all. Almost halfway through overtime. Braden Steffens, 2:20 and counting. Steffens against Bachmeyer, goes right side to King. Hands it to Malk. Left side, Kubala. Down to King. He lays it in.
King, 2 points.
Our second lead change is 54-52 Wahpeton. Halfway through overtime. Bachmeyer, guarded by Malk. Dribbles with the left hand. Hands it to Verkota, who dribbles left. Gets baseline. Verkota into the lane. Kick out Holzer. He drives in. Holzer wraparound feed. Maggio ties it.
Holzer with an assist to Carter Maggio.
And we're tied for the 4th time. 54 all. 90 seconds left in the first overtime. Klosterman right wing. Down to King. He'll lay it in. 56-54, and these two teams are not throwing jabs, they are throwing haymakers. Holzer up top, goes left side to Eli Bohr. Back for Holzer. Dribbles right, gets inside, and a blocking foul on Malk, and that is number 4 on Trayton Malk. Free throws for Cole Holzer.
At the line for the Central Cast.
Holzer is 1 for 6 from the free throw line tonight, trailing by 2 with 63 seconds left in the first overtime. His free throw is good. 56-55. Keep in mind both teams have a timeout. Keep in mind Wahpeton has a possession arrow. Second one, off the front of the rim, rebound Klosterman. 1 minute to play in the first overtime, 56-55. On the left side, Malk. Up top, King. Ball fakes, now gets to Kubala, guarded by Bohr. Up top, Klosterman, big three. A little long, rebound Holzer. Down the right side, Bachmeyer, 5-second difference in the clocks. Bachmeyer gets to Eli Bohr. In the corner, Maggio. Maggio skips it left side. Bachmeyer lays it up. Missed it. Rebound batted out to Holzer. Holzer drives in and gets fouled. And that's Malk, and that's 5. Malk fouls out with 9 points. And here comes Carter Hockert. Holzer shoots 2, trailing by 1. 21.6 to play in overtime. With the girls' game to follow. The free throw rattles home. 56 all. 21.6 left, this for the lead. Rattles it off. Rebound, Verkota. Timeout, Central Cast. And the Squirrels have a chance to win it with 19.4 to go when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Folding the fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
We remind you to stick with us. We've got the girls' game coming, but this guys' game has no signs of ending. Certainly no time soon. 19.4 to go in overtime, tied at 56. We went to overtime, tied at 48. It will be Central Cast basketball with no timeouts. Wahpeton has 1, and Wahpeton has a possession arrow if there's a tie ball. It's Bohr, Verkota, Holzer, Bachmeyer, and Maggio against Hockert, Steffens, Kubala, King, and Klosterman. Off the inbound, Verkota in the corner, gets trapped. Verkota drives baseline, throws it up top to Holzer with 12. Bachmeyer with 10. Goes left side to Holzer. Holzer drives the lane and gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 for the lead.
Personal foul against the Huskies on the drive.
And that's Kubala's fifth.
Number 2, Bjorn Kubala, 5th personal foul.
And he fouls out with 5 points, and I wonder if this is going to be Gilbertson.
Cole Holzer.
It is going to be Jack Gilbertson. So free throws for the lead for Cole Holzer. 7.4 on the clock. Even if he makes them both, you have plenty of time to get from one end to the other. And he misses. So now this one for the lead. 7.5 seconds left. Holzer fires. Missed it. Rebound King. Here comes Steffens with 4. Steffens with 2. Steffens spins. Lost it out of bounds. We're going to double overtime. Is there any time left? The officials are going to talk about it. You got Wahpeton asking for 1 second. Central Cass wants the ball. Even if they got it down here, I don't know that they'd be able to do much with it. What's the call going to be? The officials are going to come talk to the scorer's table, which we are located just behind, and they're going to go with .4, which is Derek Fisher time. You can catch and shoot with .4.
4 seconds remaining.
You can catch and shoot with .4, but not with .3. That's Derek Fisher against the Spurs all those years ago in the playoffs. Timeout Wahpeton. It's an automatic full. We'll take a 30 and see what happens with .4 left in a tie game on the Voice of the Valley.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Four-tenths of a second remain in overtime. 56-56. Wahpeton has the basketball. Here's a problem for Wahpeton. If this goes to double overtime, you don't have Trayton Malk, you don't have Bjorn Kubala, you don't have Joseph Gomez tonight. So let's see what happens. .4 left. You can catch and shoot with .4. It's Steffens throwing the ball in. He throws it in, the jumper off the front of the rim for Gilbertson, and we will go to double overtime. 56 all. Go grab another beverage of your choosing. We got more basketball when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
It only takes one step, twist, or crunch to know something doesn't feel right. Essentia Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team gets you back to doing what you love with commitment, resilience, intention. We're here to keep you moving forward. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more about orthopedics and sports medicine, like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between.
We go to double overtime, 56 all. Same 5 that ended the first overtime for Wahpeton. King and Klosterman, Hawkert, Steffens, and Gilbertson. The opening tip, again controlled by Cole Holzer. And here comes Chase Bachmeyer as we go into the 6th quarter. Driving in Bachmeyer, his high floater doesn't go, rebound Gilbertson. The 8th grader gonna have to play big here, and they actually drew up the game-winning play for him it just didn't go. He got the shot off. He just did not go at the end of overtime. On the right side, Steffens dribbles left, drives right, goes to the corner. Gilbertson fires a little long. Rebound Verkota. A scoreless first 40 seconds of double overtime. Bohr up top. Holzer drives left, goes behind the back with a dribble. Kick it right side, Verkota. His 12-footer goes.
Pull-up jumper is good.
Carter Verkota has 13, and it's 58-56 Central Cass. Steffens. On the right side, Hockert. Up top, Klosterman. Down towards King, off the backboard. It's loose, and Hockert's got it. Gilbertson. Boy, that was a wild pass. Driving left, Steffens. He gives to King in the lane. Spins left, puts it up. Blocked away by Holzer. Up ahead, Verkota will lay it up short. Rebound, Gilbertson. What defense by Steffens. At the other end now, it's Hockert. Hockert all the way in, gives to King. King fires and ties it again. Our sixth tie of the ball game is 58 all in double overtime. Bachmeyer dribbles right. Goes up top for Holzer. And a travel on Cole Holzer with 2:02 to play in double overtime. Can't make it up, folks. Can't make it up. Steffens. Between the legs with the dribble against Bachmeyer, goes left side. Klosterman, ball fakes against Maggio. Now King, up top. Gilbertson was loose for a moment, didn't see it, and now it's Klosterman. 100 seconds left in double overtime. Steffens holding against Verkota, 10 to shoot. Steffens around a screen, goes left, fires from 14, it hit the rim, rebound King. Kick out Klosterman and a second chance at it. Steffens. 1:20 to play. Only 2 points in this overtime for both teams. They're starting to wear down. Hockert, right side. Picks up his dribble, gives to Steffens. 15 to shoot, 1:08 left in the second overtime. Steffens with a minute remaining. Gets a high screen from Klosterman. Fires from 17 and hits! 11 for Steffens. 60 to 58. Here's Holzer. Bachmeyer. Holzer again. Around a screen. Bounces it in towards Bachmeyer. Extra pass comes out. Now driving is Holzer, and he's fouled. And the shot clock will be off on the foul by Carter Hockert. Free throws that could tie it for Holzer.
First personal 15 foul at the line for the Squirrels, 24.
The first one is long. 60 to 58. 34.2 to go in the second overtime. Holzer second. Rattles off, rebound Jaden King. Steffens has it. They've got a foul, and there it is. Bachmeyer, his third. Graydon Steffens will shoot two.
Number 10, that's Chase Bachmeyer. Third personal at the line for the Huskies.
29 seconds left in double overtime. 2 free throws for Braden Steffens. Steffens fires, splash. 61 to 58. I think you can see Coach Ralph talking to Jaden King. The free throws are good. It's 62 to 58. I think that was about fouling and not letting him shoot a three. Verkota inside lays it in. 62 to 60.
Powering it up was Carter Verkota.
17 seconds left. Steffens is fouled by Bachmeyer. He'll shoot two more. will Braden Steffens. 62-60, 14.7 to play in double overtime with the girls' game still to come. That's right, we got another one of these. Free throw is good. Before he takes the second one, 10 for ID on the Voice of the Valley.
AM 1450, KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton, and FM 94.3 K232 FH Breckenridge, the Voice of the Valley.
Second one no good, 3-point game, 10 seconds left. In the corner, a board three, off the mark, rebound, still loose, and out of bounds off of Wahpeton with 4.8 to go. Central Cass could still tie this gosh darn thing. Timeout, Squirrels.
Full timeout.
We will take a 30 here and be right back with what might be the conclusion. Who knows? 4.8 to go on the Voice of the Valley.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
63-60 Huskies with 4.8 left in double overtime, and Central Cass with the basketball on the baseline. Baseline right. I think this is going to be a look for Carter Verkota. He's an excellent three-point shooter. It's that same five that it has been, the starting five for the Squirrels. Wahpeton will have King, Klosterman, Steffens, Gilbertson, and Hawker. Bachmeyer will trigger the inbound. 4.8 left in second overtime. Bachmeyer throws it in deep to Holzer. Into the corner, Bachmeyer throws it away. Huskies win.
And that's the ballgame.
High
Huskies win.
fives from Coach Ralph to his assistants. Our final count in double overtime. Wahpeton 63, Central Cass 60. And we will have our post-game report in a moment when Husky basketball continues right after this.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Mink Coat Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
And now welcome into our post-game report, which is brought to you by Miller Realty. Your trust, or a tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. Our play of the game, the Red River Agency player of the game. Red River Agency, your trusted hometown agents to steal at the end to finally end this gosh darn thing. Our player of the game by Essentia Health here with you is Jaden King. 25 points for Jaden. 14 for Braden Stephens, 9 for Trayton Malk, 6 points for Cooper Klosterman, 5 for Bjorn Kubala, and 2 for Jack Gilbertson. Only the starters scored for Central Cass. 15 for Carter Verkota, 14 for Eli Bohr, 13 for Cole Holzer, 11 for Carter Maggio, and 7 for Chase Bachmeyer. There were 6 ties and 3 lead changes. The biggest lead for Central Cass was 6. The biggest lead for Wahpeton was 15. And it ends 63-60 in favor of the Huskies in an absolutely remarkable basketball game. That does it for the postgame. We're going to take a break and dive right into pregame. We'll visit with both Brian Watson and Jay Bachman on the other side of this break as Husky basketball continues in a moment.
When you're trying to find your dream home, what's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday around 9 a.m.
For the right price, everything will sell.
Well, I mean, that's it. You know, there's nothing you can't sell if you have the right price on it.
Action Realty in Wahpeton. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
We are back in Wahpeton. Let's start to get you ready for the girls' part of this doubleheader tonight. It's a big ball game, and we're joined by the head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels, Jay Bachman. And, Coach, these are kind of the games why you do what you do. I mean, it's February, it's a big month, and you start it with a really important basketball game.
Yeah, for sure. A huge region game. Wahpeton got the best of us in January, so, we have something to prove, looking to get back in the win column.
You're coming coming off a game where I described on the air that there would be a massive amount of disappointment from everybody, I'm sure, coming into this game. The Oak Grove loss on Monday, just how much of a step back and looking back at that game was that for you guys, and how disappointing was it?
I don't necessarily know if it was a step backward, maybe a lateral step. We shot so poor. We shot very poorly, one of the lowest of the season. And then we had one of our highest turnovers of the year. So between those two things, that's really, was the big thing. Oak Grove played really well. They shot over 50%, whereas we shot about 23%. So just kind of a bad combination for us. And they deserve to win. We didn't play good enough to win, and they took advantage of it. So props to them.
And it is extremely difficult to be in a game like that where from the get-go you were trying to play catch-up. I think it started 13-2. Just how difficult was that, especially for your team that is really good at jumping out on teams and staying on teams? We've seen that in your games with Northern Cass, Lisbon, teams like that. It was kind of a different mentality that you guys had to go through on Monday.
Absolutely. And I think the hardest part is you're just constantly feel that pressure, right? Like we're behind early. Like you said, I think it was 7-1. I think at quarter break, we were down like 15. So just a really hard game because you're just constantly climbing uphill. You're constantly climbing uphill. And against good teams, you can't do that. Against a good team, to go down that much, you got to fight 3 times harder to get back to be even. Plus, then you want to win. So it's a hard thing to do. And it's really hard to do that against a good team. So hoping to, start off a little better tonight.
That being said, Monday night was a bit of an aberration because since the last time you played Wahpeton, I don't think anyone is surprised by this, but your team has kind of grown in confidence. They've kind of grown in understanding their roles, and all of a sudden the results are coming. So how have you enjoyed seeing your team start to figure out exactly who they are?
We're so young, right? We're just young. We didn't have much experience. And now, we have 16 games experience, right? We have games to put under our belt, to hang our hat on. So it's been really fun to, have the girls grow and honestly to learn how to play together because they haven't had to do that. We took a bunch of girls that play a lot of basketball in their lives and you squish them together and you put them on the same team. And then it's like, okay, the ball doesn't just bounce the right way every time. Like you have to push and shove and fight and do all those little things to make it work for the team. And we've really grown. Like we have girls now who have 16 games of varsity experience. So they're, those pressure situations hopefully won't get to them. It's been really fun to see them grow and really grow as a team. That's been probably the highlight of the year so far, is just seeing the girls grow as a team.
And just for the listeners, there is not a senior on this roster that Coach Bachman has.
That's correct.
So your team is a lot different from that first meeting. That was a game where you struggled a bit in the half court offensively, but were there areas of that game that you didn't like, especially that third quarter where you made that run?
When we made that run, we played as a team, right? Like we pushed the floor, right? Like we did the things that we're good at, right? Like nobody's going to be the best at every aspect of the game. For us to, in that third quarter, to finally realize and say, hey, you know what? We're good at these things. And we did them, right? The things that we've learned throughout the season and talked about in practice. We finally did those things for one quarter and we cut it from like 15 back to 11 to 5. And then we were down 15 again and we cut it back to 7. So we're capable. We just have to put 4 quarters together.
What's the biggest thing that you've got to do better tonight than the game in Castleton?
We have to be better against their zone. Last time we played Wahpeton, they killed us with their zone. So we have to be able to attack their zone and get some easy buckets against their zone.
And in the grand scheme of the region, I mean, this is a big game because Wahpeton still has to go to Northern Cass on Tuesday. So an opportunity for your team to move up in the region standings.
For sure. I'm not really sure how it's all going to shake out with, how Wahpeton, Valley, Kindred, Northern Cass, and us have kind of beaten each other and on and off. So I'm not really sure how it's going to shake out, but all these games are huge. All these games really matter when it comes to standings because you could drop from you could go easily from the 2 seed to the 4 seed or the 2 seed to the 5 seed. So they're huge. They're huge games as far as the region tournament and the standings go.
The head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels, Jay Bachman, who's been fighting a little bit of what's going around all over us this week. Coach, good luck tonight and get to feeling better. Always enjoy chatting with you.
Thank you.
The head coach of the Squirrels, Jay Bachman, our guest. We will have more from Wahpeton when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
It only takes one step, twist, or crunch to know something doesn't feel right. Essentia Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team gets you back to doing what you love. with commitment, resilience, intention. We're here to keep you moving forward. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more about orthopedics and sports medicine, like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275-gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center, located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
We are back in Wahpeton. It is the Huskies and the Central Cass Squirrels coming right up, and we're joined by the head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Brian Watson. And Coach, I mean, here you go. You get the win over Lisbon, and we talked about it. If you can get that win, this game becomes bigger against Central Cass. And now we're in a position, Coach, where if you can get the win tonight, Tuesday becomes even bigger, and the games and the big games just keep coming in what's been a heck of a race here in Region 1.
Yeah, we're getting down to crunch time, and it just seems like every game that you play has some meaning. It really doesn't matter who the opponent is, but you get one win here, and then that puts a little more emphasis on the next game, and then teams are starting to put wins together. Central Cass has sort of got it rolling here right now, so we have to figure out a way to play consistent basketball and see if we can sort of we've only got a couple games here left in the regular season, start to get in playoff mode and play like every game could be our last game and get in that playoff mode mentality.
The 55-25 win over Lisbon 48 hours ago, a game that you probably won't have too many that look like that, in the sense of a team really packing it in against you guys, playing a zone, and I would dare say they were not playing a full zone. It was more of a half zone, everything taken away on the inside. What challenges does that present when a team really packs it in?
I think it challenges our patience sometimes, because you're used to doing certain things and rotating the ball a certain way and passing it in a certain spot. And when you can't do that, you tend to force things. And I thought we were pretty patient against Lisbon. We worked it around for as long as we needed to, and then we kind of took what the zone gave us. So if we were able to get it inside, we would go inside. If not, we would kick it back out, and we would take an open shot. Whether we made that shot or not, we still consider it to be a good shot. So it's just a matter of sort of being patient, stay within yourselves, and take what the zone gives you.
One of the things that I came out of that game really impressed by, and it's a big change from what we've seen for most of the year, Amaya Max was a little bit more aggressive looking for her shot, and she's been a great distributor for your team all year. But if she's able to score, that's just a whole new dimension that a lot of teams probably have not seen from you guys yet this year.
I think that we have some girls who can score, and Amaya's one of those girls. And, it's just a matter of taking what the defense gives us. And if she has an opportunity to knock down some open shots, she can certainly do that. And then I think, once you do that and you kind of get in the flow of things, then you start to build your confidence and you look for your shot a little bit more. And there were a couple times there against Lisbon where she ended up, penetrating into the zone and spinning and getting in there and making a couple shots, and also made a nice pass to Hallie Miller for a nice assist too in the middle of the zone. So it just opens you up a little bit. If you can knock down a shot here and there, that confidence builds. And Amaya is one of those girls that once she gets going, she starts to play with that confidence, and it can be good for us.
The last two games, 20 points allowed, 25 points allowed, and probably just as many, if not more, turnovers forced. How pleased are you with where your team is defensively with the ball pressure right now?
I think that we're playing at a level that's better than it was earlier in the season. There's some things that we're doing now that I expected us to do early in the season, and for whatever reason, we just weren't doing that. And so I'm happy with the way that our defense is. I think as we move through the end of the season here, it's going to be challenged a little bit with some of the opponents that we play. But I think it's a matter of trying to kind of see what we can do. And, if one defense is really working, let's stay with that and be really good. But if not, we might have to, pivot and move to something else, and we'll have to make that work too as well. So we have some things that work well. We still want to be able to play multiple defenses, and we'll do that, but we'll stick with what works if it's going that night.
Tonight, it's Central Cass. This is such a double-edged sword game because they are a lot different
different than when you beat them 53-33 at their place and really only gave up about 10 field goals in the half court for the game. A lot of their points came on fast breaks. They're a lot better. They seem to have figured themselves out a bit. And then they have a game like Monday where they were never in the game against Oak Grove. What do you make of tonight's opponent the second time around?
Central Cass it's kind of a scary team. You know, they're able to beat some teams that are at the top, and then they play a team that's right around them and they struggle. So it's just a matter of being prepared for our game plan and expecting their best. We can't go in there saying, well, they just lost to Oak Grove and they're not playing very well or whatever. No, we have to expect their best because we know that they're gonna try and bring that every single night. And if we can keep that mentality that it's 0-0 every possession and stay to our assignments and do what we need to do, I think we can find some success. But we certainly can't look at it and go, well, here's a team that just lost a game and now we can kind of coast. That just doesn't happen, especially against a team that has some championships behind them here last season.
It's the third game of the night in the gym. The girls get to be the nightcap this evening. It is a big game for both boys and girls teams in the Region 1 race. Is this a game where your girls get amped up and you have to calm them down, or is this a game where maybe it doesn't hit them how big a game it is until they walk out on that court and start warming up?
Well, I don't think we want to elevate the game to too high of a level. Like I said earlier, I think that we want to start playing games here like it's playoff time and just stick to what we do and execute the things that we've been doing well and just play within ourselves and not get to a point where you put so much on the game that you find yourself behind at a certain point and then you start to press a little too much. You have to kind of keep that level head and say, hey, you know what, this thing's a game of runs. They went on a run, it's our turn now, and just play with that composure. And I feel like as of late we've been playing with a little bit of composure, and I like that. That's something that we're really going to need to be able to do here come playoff time.
The head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Brian Watson, joining us. Coach, it should be fun, should be a great atmosphere here after the boys game. Thanks so much for your time and good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
The starting lineups and the opening tip are next when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
We're back in Wahpeton. It is the Squirrels and Huskies in girls basketball on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame report. Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company. CHI St. Francis injury report. You already know it for Wahpeton. Lataya out for the season, as is Olivia Hansen for the Huskies. They have been for the better part of 6 weeks now. Our power poll ranking for Otter Tail Power on for conservation. It's basically like this. Wahpeton wins, they're assured pretty much a top 3 seed as they go to Northern Cass on Tuesday. Keys to the game, Smith Motors, keys to the game. Smith Motors, small town friendly, big town deals. I think you have to rebound the basketball against a small team and you have to turn them over. Just don't let them get in the half-court offense. And now our starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. For Central Cass, they will line it up this way. At guard, Abby Cobbervig, a sophomore. Another guard, Liv Severson, a sophomore. At another guard, a junior, Emery Holland. At a forward, a junior, Becca Kegley. And at a forward, a junior, Ava Cotton. And now we toss it downstairs for the introduction of the Huskies.
And now for your Wahpeton Lady Huskies. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 2, Kelly Miller. At guard, 5'7" senior, number 3, Amaya Max. At guard, 5'7" senior, number 13, Leo Green. And forward, 5'11" freshman, number 32, Sierra. And at forward, the 5'10" junior, number 40, Scout Wood.
And the Huskies are coached by 14th year head man Brian Watson. The Squirrels coached by the defending Class B State Coach of the Year when they won the championship, Jay Bachman. Wahpeton in white, purple numbers and letters outlined in gold, Central Cass in red with white numbers and letters outlined in black. Central Cass right to left, Wahpeton left to right across your radio dial, internet stream and YouTube stream. Tonight, we were joking around before the game. We've got a lot to live up to if we're going to match up boys game. A 63-60 win for Wahpeton in double overtime. The opening tip, Severson and Bob, controlled by Central Cass. And here come the Squirrels. 53-33 in Castleton. Let's see what this one looks like. Against the 1-3-1 zone. Extra pass inside. Severson's layup is left short. Rebound to Maya Max. And here come the Huskies for the first time tonight. On the left side, Sienna Fobb looks for Scout Woods. On the interior, she lays it up and in. There is nobody that Central Cass can put on the floor that can physically match Scout Woods. So that's going to be interesting tonight. In the corner, Cobbervig gets trapped, held ball, sent it the other way. And immediately they forced a turnover. We talked about that as our key to the game. Force turnovers and dominate the glass. Two things that you should be able to do in this game. Here's the 2-2-1 zone press. Leah DeVries barely gets it across in time. Now Hallie Miller up top to Amaya Max. Max dribbles with the left hand, gives to Miller left wing. Up top, Bob, she starts her drive, kicks it out right side, DeVries. Now it's a man-to-man defense by Central Cass, a 1v1. Miller with 4, Miller with 2, gets inside, puts it up, scoops it a little long, rebound Liv Severson. Here come the Squirrels from right to left. On the left side through the hands of Ava Cotton and out of bounds, a turnover. So it goes back over to Wahpeton leading by a deuce in the early going of this one. Glad you could be with us. Here's Scout Woods getting loose, lays it in and draws the foul. Chance for 3. The foul is on Becca Kegley.
Fouls on Squirrels, Becca Kegley. Her first.
Chance at a three-point play for the superstar junior Scout Woods. The free throw tickles the twine. It's 5-0. Ava Cotton down the right side, dribbles around a double of this 1-3-1, throws it towards the middle, finds Severson who gets inside and finishes with the right hand. Liv Severson makes it 5-2. In the middle, Woods bounces it to DeVries for 2. Oh, she missed it. The rebound is taken in by Cobbervig. What a beautiful pass, but DeVries just couldn't finish it. At the other end, Ava Cotton. Up top, Severson, right side. Cobbervig for the tie. Yes! She splashes home the triple, and we're tied at 5. Miller, left side, Max. Back to Hallie Miller. across the 10-second line. As soon as they cross the 10-second line, Central Cass backs into a 1v1 defense. Up top, it's Woods firing a 3 and hitting. It's a long 2 for Scout Woods. She's got all 7. 7-5 Wahpeton. On the right side, Severson skips it left wing in the corner. Cobervig fakes the 3, drives in, puts it up top to Emery Holland. Emery Holland is fouled and she'll shoot 2. Foul is the first on Sienna Fobb. So 2 free throws for Emery Holland with 5:03 to go in the first, and the first one spins off. She'll have a second. It's on the way. It tickles the twine, and it's 7-6. This is a Central Cass team that does not have a senior on the roster after having 8 on the roster a season ago when they won the Class B championship over Thompson in overtime. Getting inside, Scout Woods misses, gets her own miss, and gets fouled. She'll shoot 2 more. Ava Cotton gets her first. She is the only player off that championship team that played big minutes a season ago. Woods knocks it in, and she's got all 8. In fact, Ava Cotton hit one of the biggest shots in Central Cass history in that Thompson game. They were down by 5 in overtime as both free throws go down. It's 9-6, and Ava Cotton came in and hit a right wing 3 that cut the lead to 1 in overtime. Thompson never scored again. It was a huge shot. In the right wing corner, a 3 by Emery Holland is long. She gets her own miss, gets inside, and gets fouled. She will shoot 2 more. Brian Watson not happy. He is immediately going to send in Cambry Mount. 2 fouls on Sienna Fobb. First free throw goes down for Holland. And Amaya Max checks out. And Claire Woods checks in now for Sienna Fobb. Both free throws are good. Coach Watson, you can, if you read lips well, he just told Amaya Max there's no way that three-point shooter can get her own rebound. You have to get the rebound. Here's Cambry Malk. Goes right side, Leah DeVries. Up top for Scout Woods. Wants a screen from her sister. Fires a 3, a little wide right. And it goes out of bounds to Central Cass. 4:10 to go in the first. It's 9-8 Wahpeton. At the half, Northern Cass leads Oak Grove 30-19. Ball knocked out of bounds on the baseline. Hayden Crockett was 17 of those 30 for the Jaguars, who desperately need that win. Holland falls down after catching the ball. That's pretty good control to not travel. And now Cobervig, skip it, left side, Holland. A 3 for the lead, contact. Emery Holland with 6, and Central Cass leads 11-9. On the left side, Cambry Malk. Right side, DeVries. Finds Woods. Scout drives the lane, reverse layup, and a foul! A chance for 3 on the foul by Liv Severson. We're tied at 11. And guess what? Scout's got all 11. There's nobody wearing red that can do much about it. She's got 12. And it's 12-11, Wahpeton. 3:25 to go in the first. She's on pace for a whole bunch. I'll tell you that right now. Cobervig. Here's a 3 by Severson. Off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Putback doesn't go for Kegley. And a rebound to Claire Woods, and then a held ball keeps it at this end. Baseline inbounds for Becca Kegley. Goes in deep to Severson. Dribbles right into the lane. Little runner doesn't go. Off the window, and it bounces out to Leah DeVry. DeVry loses it. Big contact with Kegley, and a travel is called on Scout Woods. Boy, Becca Kegley and Scout Woods ran into each other, and there is only one winner in that meeting of the minds. There is only one winner. Amaya Max is back into the game for the first time. Aspen Preen for Central Cass. And into the game for the first time, very promising young player, Kenley Haug, is in. Haug, just a 7th grader, very, very good player. Here's Ava Cotton from the elbow, knocks it in. And Central Cass leads 13-12. Cambry Malk. Amaya Max, left side Miller. Taps it to herself, volleyball style. Now gets a screen, gets into the lane, fires from 8, wide right. Rebound brought down by Ava Cotton. Here she comes the other way. Up top, Severson. Left side, Ava Cotton, a 3, splash.
Ava Cotton.
And Central Cass leads 16-12 with 2 minutes to go in the first. You knew there would be a response after the performance Monday against Oak Grove. Claire Woods gets inside and will shoot 2. The foul on Kenley Haug is her first.
That foul's on Squirrels, Aspen Preen.
Oh, it's on Aspen Preen, not Haug. And free throws for Claire Woods. Her first one is good, 16-13. Sienna Fobb will check back in if this one goes. It's a 3-point Squirrel lead. And now it's 2. And here comes Sienna Fobb for Claire Woods. It's 16-14 Central Cass. And again, Central Cass lost to Oak Grove at home on Monday. They never led. They were down 13-2 in the blink of an eye, and it got away from them. 64-47 Oak Grove. You knew that Coach Bachman's team was going to have a response tonight, and this is the response. 16-14. They lead Wahpeton in the first quarter. Haug, right side, throws it inside, picked off by Sienna Fobb. At the other end, poor pass by Miller, picked off by Severson. Here she comes the other way. Severson leaves for Haug to fire from 16. No. Miller has it. Up ahead, here comes Scout Woods. Stops, pops, can't drop from 16. Rebound comes down to Becca Kegley. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Central Cass by 2. On the left side, Ava Cotton against this zone. Cotton, right side. Deflected ball from Preen goes out of bounds. Claire Woods is back in, so is Leah DeVry. And Scout Woods gets a breather, as does Hallie Miller. Deep inbounds to Severson, right side Ava Cotton. 1 minute left in the first. Haug in the corner. Up top, Severson, now Cotton. Haug again, thinks about it, doesn't take it. 8 to shoot. In the mid post, wraparound feed, almost picked off, 4 to shoot.
Out of bounds, Squirrels ball.
4 to shoot, 48.6 in the quarter. And now the officials, well, they did talk to each other and said no, 4 to shoot. Off the inbound, Ava Cotton from 14, a little long. Rebound tapped in by Max to Cambry Malk. And now with 9 seconds difference between the clocks, we'll see what Wahpeton does down by 2. Malk, left side Fobb. In the corner, Claire Woods. Up top for DeVry. Now Max. Dribbles left, finds Claire Woods. Malk with 10 to shoot. Goes left side to Max with 7. They're going the wrong direction with 6 to shoot. Max gets a high screen. Finds DeVry for the lead. Long rebound Cotton. 8 seconds for Ava Cotton. Now 6 seconds for Ava Cotton. She tried to find Aspen Preen. Extra pass, it's loose on the floor. 1 second left, that's the quarter. 16-14, Central Cass leads after one, and Husky basketball will continue in a moment.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
On the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard after a quarter, it's 16-14 with the Huskies trailing. And really, when you think about it, Central Cass has played a very good quarter. 12 from Scout Woods. That's what's kept Wahpeton in the game early. 6 points for Emery Holland and 5 for Ava Cotton to lead the way for Central Cass. Wahpeton will have it to start the second quarter. They'll have it with the starting 5 out there. That means it's Miller, Max, DeVry, Bob, and Scout Woods. On the right side, Max against a 1v1 defense. Here's Woods crossing over on Severson, finds Max. Max in the lane. Left wing. Here's Miller now up top. 15 to shoot. Max. Right side. DeVry up top to Woods. She'll fire a 3 and hit the front of the rim. The putback by Sienna Bob ties the game at 16. On the right side, Cotton gets in the lane, throws it up and throws it in. So Ava Cotton's got 7, and it is 18-16. In the middle, Scout Woods down the right side. DeVry lays it up and in. Leah DeVry ties it at 18. That's how you break that press. You get it in the middle and then go to a wing. On the left side, Addison Hushka is in for the first time for Central Cass. Severson gets inside, misses wide left, rebound DeVry. Here comes Scout Woods. She's got a head of steam. Look out, Addison Hushka. Oh my goodness, she's called for the foul, and she clearly got the worst of that. My word. 2 shots for Scout Woods. I'm sorry, there's no chance I would ever get in the way of a person that much stronger than me. Scout Woods knocks down the front end. I'm sorry, there's just no way. She's got 13. It's 19-18 Wahpeton. Second one, yep, 20-18. Ava Cotton loses it off her foot. It comes to Sienna Bob and off her hands and out of bounds. Now, a very dear friend of mine one time tried to take a charge on a guy much more athletic than him. Guy took off from the free throw line and dunked it on him. The good thing is he's a good friend and I can talk about it. Emery Holland throws it up and in. She's got 8 and we're tied again. Our 5th tie of the half is 20-20. At the other end, Bob inside. Offensive foul, and that's 3, or is that 2? That's 2 on Sienna Bob. And Claire Woods is in for Sienna. So it'll be Central Cass ball in a 2020 game. Cotton throws it right side to Holland, gets it back. Ava Cotton against Amaya Max. Wraparound feed, not a good idea. She throws it out of bounds. And here comes both
Becca Kegley checks in, as well as Kenley Howard for the Squirrels.
Becca Kegley and Kenley Howe. Here's Miller, right side. Scout Woods gets all the way in and finishes. Scout Woods with 16 in this first half. It's 22-20. In the post, spinning right. Kegley blocked by Miller. And here comes Max down the center of the floor. Amaya Max dribbles with the left hand, leads for Claire Woods. Up top, Miller. Guarded closely by Holland. She gives to DeVry and up top to Claire Woods. Here's Amaya Max. Tried to go to Miller, knocked out of bounds. Good work by Emery Holland. 22-20 with 5:21 to go in the half. Off the inbound, Scout Woods fires a three. In and out. Rebound deflects and comes down to Kenley Haug. Haug the other way for Central Cass. Gives to Severson into the mid-post. Kegley. Skip it right side. Deflected. Stolen by Miller. Hallie Miller the other way. Gets all the way into the lane and finishes with the right hand from the left side. 24-20. Wahpeton by 4. Here's a three that's blocked by DeVry. Quickly the other way. Amaya Max will lay it up and miss it. Offensive rebound DeVry. Kick out and a reset. .435 to go first half. Huskies by 4. Claire Woods back for Miller at the head of the key. Right side DeVry bounces it inside. Scout Woods up and too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound Severson. Here's Kenley Haug. Kegley. Kabervig. Back for Kegley. Up top, Holland. Back for Kegley. Holland one more time, 10 to shoot. Holland into the lane, throws it up, air ball, rebound, Scout. Here comes Scout Woods from left to right, down to Claire Woods. Extra pass, deflected, stolen. Here comes Becca Kegley at the other end. She'll lead for Abby Kabervig. Into the corner lives Severson. And she's fouled by Claire Woods. Her first. And in for the first time, Claire Langenwalter.
Claire Langenwalter checks in for the Huskies.
A left wing three goes down for Liv Severson. And the lead is down to 1 again, 24-23. Langenwalter left wing, up top, Miller against this press. She throws it out of bounds. 3:18 to go, first half. It's 24-23, and we commented before the game that we had a lot to live up to. Well, it's been pretty close the whole way. If you're just joining us, the Wahpeton boys win in double overtime over Central Cass, 63-60. Here's a three by Kenley Haug, off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped to Leah DeVry. And DeVry is fouled by Emery Holland, I believe. Yes, it is. Her first. Team's second of the quarter. Miller down the left side. Rips the ball away from Holland, and now Langenwalter. DeVry, as you can see, Coach Watson comes in calling the play. Woods drives left, gets into the lane, and finishes with the left hand. She can literally get anything she wants. 18 for Claire, or for Scout rather. 26-23. Up top, Haug, right wing, Holland. Had it knocked away and stolen. Miller, good hands there. Now a deflected ball. Scout Woods up ahead, Langenwalter. Extra pass, Miller. Off her foot, she recovers it. Hallie Miller drives the lane and finishes from the left side. And the lead is 28-23. The biggest lead of the half for Wahpeton. At the other end, a layup is missed. and then a steal. Claire Woods is then called for a foul. Emery Holland goes down hard and will shoot 2. Claire Woods has 2. Sienna Fobb has 2. And Coach Brian Watson has a big problem, and the solution is Jalea Lopez-Lee. She's going to come in. Emery Holland shoots 2. The first one is long. Jalea Lopez-Lee in, also Amaya Max in. Jalea Lopez-Lee played in the game Tuesday night. Pretty much everybody did. The 55-25 win. Here it's 28-24 with a minute 52 until the break. And back in is Aspen Preen, for Central Cass. Lingenwalter down the right side. It's Scout Woods getting past one and leaving it for Miller. Extra pass. Lingenwalter open 3, in and out. Rebound, Ava Cotton. Here come the Squirrels with 90 seconds left in our first half of play. On the right side, Preen tries to go down low, overthrows it, and it's picked off by Scout Woods. Woods down the right side, spins back left, fires from 12 and misses long. Rebound Lopez-Lee, and she finishes. Jalea Lopez-Lee with her first basket. It's 30-24. On the left side, Ava Cotton gets into the lane. Little runner goes, and she's got 9. 30-26. Scout Woods gets past one and gets fouled by the 1. Aspen Preen has 2 fouls now. She's the first Squirrel with multiple fouls. And Abby Covervig comes back in for her.
Abby Covervig checks in for the Squirrels.
I mean, you look at this lineup right now, their tallest player is 5'8". Here comes Woods down the lane and a foul. Chance at 3 on the foul by Becca Kegley. And now we will see Emery Holland come in for Becca Kegley and a chance at a 3-point play for Scout Woods, who already has 20. Her free throw makes it 21. And the lead is the biggest it's been, 33-26. Cotton, right side, Covervig. Skip it, left side, Haug. Holland, around a screen, goes right side. Severson lost it momentarily, recovers it, gets trapped, finds Covervig. Left side, Haug, 12 to shoot. Haug holds, left wing, Cotton. Around a screen, backs her way into the lane. Kick out, Haug, 3, long, rebound, Woods. Up ahead, there is nobody out there with Amaya Max. Severson tries to get back and commits a foul. And Amaya Max shoots 2. Severson's second. Max had a really good game on Tuesday night. I thought maybe her best game of the year. She had 8 points and she was just aggressive and looking for her shot. Coming up, we will have our halftime report. Timeouts are brought to you, by the way, by Height Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Amaya Max hits the front end. And free throws are brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Cambry Malk back in. Max knocks down a pair. Leah DeVries back in. 35-26. A 7-0 run here at the end of the half for Wahpeton. Cotton, Covervig. Cotton with 6, with 4 Cotton, with 2 Cotton. Right side, getting inside, putting it up and finishing at the buzzer is Addison Hushka. And that makes the score at the break. Wahpeton 35, Central Cass 28. We'll come back with our Minn Kota Ag Products halftime report, and we'll do that when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved, and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Stay winter ready with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Up to $20 in rebates on the purchase and install on a select AC Delco battery. Up to $15 rebate on 3 select AC Delco wiper blades. Up to $10 rebate on the purchase and install of a select AC Delco cabin air filter. And up to a $10 rebate on the purchase and install of a select AC Delco engine air filter. That's up to $55 in rebates. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Welcome into the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Report. Minn Kota Ag Products, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. It's halftime with the score, Wahpeton 35, Central Cass 28. Let's give you an idea of how we got there. Wahpeton with 21 points from Scout Woods, 4 from Hallie Miller, and then 2 each from Amaya Max, Leah DeVry, Sienna Fobb, Jalea Lopez-Lee, and Claire Woods. For Central Cass, 9 each from Ava Cotton and Emery Holland, 5 from Liv Severson, and 3 points from Abby Cobbervig. They also got 2 from Addison Hushka. 5 ties, 3 lead changes in the first half. Central Cass led by as many as 4 at 16-12. The Huskies led by as many as 9 at 35-26. We'll come back, take a look at what else is going on in the region, and we'll do that when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
When you're trying to find your dream home, what's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday around 9 a.m.
For the right price, everything will sell.
Well, I mean, that's it. You know, there's nothing you can't sell if you have the right price on it.
Action Realty in Wahpeton. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
And before we go any further in the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime report, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from Wahpeton High School, this is Husky basketball on the Voice of the Valley.
AM 1450, KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton, and FM 94.3 K232 FH Breckenridge, the voice of the valley.
And happy to have you back with us at halftime of the girls' game. It is a 35-28 lead for the Wahpeton Huskies over the Central Cass Squirrels tonight. Other games in the region tonight in girls basketball. The Valley City girls defeat Lisbon 61-36. So Valley City goes to 8-2. Kindred with the night off in the region. They are 7-2. If Wahpeton can hold on to this, they will be 7-3 and keep the pressure on those top two. The other game within the region tonight, Northern Cass leading Oak Grove at the half, 30-19. That's almost certainly for the 5 and 6 seed in the region. Our next broadcast here on KBMW for Wahpeton will be Tuesday night in Hunter as the Huskies have another doubleheader, this time against Northern Cass. That girls' game was really entertaining the first time around. I was talking with my colleague from Castleton, Brad Anderson, and he brought up a good point why Northern Cass may be struggling so much this year. They've won 2 straight volleyball championships with that group of players. They got to a regional final in basketball with that group of players. It could be a very simple case of they're tired. They're worn out. And so they're having a more difficult year than what they thought they might have. Second half coming up here, 35-28 in favor of the Huskies. And Wahpeton basketball continues in a moment.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
It only takes one step, twist, or crunch to know something doesn't feel right. Essentia Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team gets you back to doing what you love with commitment, resilience, intention. We're here to keep you moving forward. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more about orthopedics and sports medicine, like nowhere else.
35-28 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Carlson Family Insurance representing auto owners. It will be Central Cass basketball as we start this third quarter. They have hung in there despite Scout Woods doing whatever she wants. And honestly, if you're looking at a key to the second half for Central Cass, it's the same thing. Let her get hers. Don't let anybody else get anything. That's probably the way you win this basketball game if you're the Squirrels. If you're Wahpeton, impose your will early in this third quarter and see what happens. Just see what happens. It is the starting five for Wahpeton. It is not for Central Cass. They will start Kenley Haug instead of Ava Cotton. And don't see Ava on the bench. That's not great news. Here's a steal at the other end. Amaya Max throws up a layup that doesn't go. Neither does the putback for Sienna Fobb, but the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Yeah, I do not see Ava Cotton on the bench. Here's a wide open three for Miller that hits the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Fobb, and she lost it out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Now, there's Ava Cotton. She was just leaning forward. Off the inbound, Amaya Max into Scout Woods, turns, fires, and it falls off the right side of the rim, and a held ball will keep it at this end again.
Jump ball, possession Huskies.
So Leah DeVry to trigger another baseline inbound. She does to Max. Back to DeVry. Open triple, short. Rebound is taken in by Becca Kegley. Here comes Cobbervig from left to right for Central Cass in a 7-point game. Cobbervig throws it right side to Emery Holland. She drives in and gets blocked by Bob. Now Ava Cotton gets ready to check in. She might have had something going on with her jersey. Amaya Max at the other end lays it in. She's got 4. It's 37-28. On the left side, Emery Holland from 15, partially blocked by Miller. Up ahead, it's Woods to lay it up and in with the right hand. 23 for Scout Woods, 39-28. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Haug getting baseline. Skip it, left side. Holland thought about it, didn't take it. Now Holland goes right side. Kenley Haug's 3, splash. She's on the board. It's 39-31. And here's Amaya Max against a 2-3 zone now. Central Cass is absolutely gassed. And now a high dribble is called on Amaya Max, and here comes Ava Cotton for Abby Cobbervig. They're not a real deep team. They do try to play about 8, Central Cass, but, I mean, they are hands on hips defensively. Here's a runner by Cotton. That's her shot. And the lead just that quickly is right back down to 6, 39-33. As Ava Cotton goes into double figures with 11. On the right side, it's Miller. Dribbles with the right hand to the baseline, finds Scout Woods, who ball fakes, gets inside, too strong. Rebound, Severson. Liv Severson leaves for Haug. Left side, Cotton thought about a 3, drives inside and got fouled by Scout Woods. Her first, team's first of the second half. Severson throws it into Holland. Down low, Kegley, kick out Severson, and a chance to swing it around to the corner. Holland to 3, yes! Emery Holland's got 12. And it's 39-36 on an 8-0 run by Central Cass. Miller, up top DeVry. Now Amaya Max left side to Scout Woods. Back for Max, 4:55 and counting third quarter, and a steal. Kenley Haug the other way. Kenley Haug to Liv Severson, 2 more. Timeout Wahpeton. Here come the Squirrels. It's a 10-0 run, and it's 39-38 with 4:47 to go in the third, and Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Just talking during the break. Look, if you thought Central Cass was going to go away, only one of these teams won a state championship last year, and it wasn't Wahpeton. So you knew Central Cass with that pedigree, like what Coach Watson talked about in pregame. They were not going to make this easy. They were not going to go away. And now they're on a 10-0 run to cut the lead to 1. Scout Woods to DeVry. Left side, Bob. Max. DeVry up top. Right side, Miller. Down to Scout Woods, who lays it up and in. 25 points for Scout Woods. It's 41-38. On the left side, post entry, kick out left wing for 3 in the tie. Severson long. Rebound loose and a foul on Severson. Her third. Team's first.
Foul on Liv Severson. Her third.
Halfway through the third quarter, it's a one-shot game in Wahpeton. On the left side, Miller. Up top, Max. Now DeVry. Right wing, Bob. Down to Scout. It's too easy.
Scout Wood.
43-38. When you're in trouble and you need a bucket, you just throw it to 40 and say, go get that bucket. Emery Holland inside, a little too strong, and it goes out of bounds off Severson. Back to Wahpeton, leading by 5. It's a 43-38 game with 3:25 and counting left in the third. Down the left side, Miller. Here's Max. DeVry, right side, Bob, down towards Scout. They try it twice. And Coach Watson, you could see him on the stream if you're watching on YouTube. He leapt out of his seat to say, if it's not there, don't throw it. Seems like such a basketball 101 thing to say, but they tried to force it twice. It was not there either time. DeVry, a 3. She's fouled on the triple by Liv Severson, who got her 4th. And 3 shots upcoming for Leah DeVry.
Team second. Shooting 3 shots is Leah DeVry.
And now there's no choice. Aspen Preen has to come in for Liv Severson. And a small team will get even smaller. The free throw is long for DeVry. As a team, Wahpeton had made their first 11 tonight. And the second one is also short. Aspen Preen is in timeout for Central Cass and head coach Jay Bachman. 3:13 to go, third quarter. On the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, it reads Wahpeton 43, Central Cass 38, and Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
A third free throw for Leah DeVry, trying to get one of these to drop. She can't. Rebound, Aspen Preen. And here comes Ava Cotton down the right side of the floor. Cotton all the way in, kicks it out to Hushka, but Addison Hushka travels. So off the turnover, 3 minutes to play in the third. On the right side, Miller. Up top, DeVry. Left wing, Max into the corner for Scout Woods. Back to Amaya Max. A deflected ball towards Woods, picked off by Emery Holland, rather. Here's Ava Cotton in a 5-point game. Palms to the ground for Jay Bachman, telling his team, calm down, slow down, you're fine. And a foul is called on Amaya Max, her first. Team second. In the corner, Ava Cotton left alone for three. Short. Rebound, Miller. Here comes Hallie Miller down the center of the floor. Right side, Scout Woods back to Hallie Miller. Left wing, Max. Miller again. DeVry. Miller once more. Max on the left towards Fobb. Miller again. 15 to shoot. 2:12 in the third. Miller right wing corner. Goes up top. DeVry left alone for three. Short. Gets her own miss and a second chance with 2 to play in the third. Amaya Max to DeVry. Right side, Miller. DeVry. Left wing, Max. In the corner, Bob. Up top, DeVry. Right wing, Miller. Left wing. Into the middle, they get it to Fobb, and she is tied up. It goes the other way. And Coach Watson can't believe there wasn't a foul called there. Officials said it was hand on ball. I don't think Coach Watson agrees, but it goes to Central Cass. Down the right side, Ava Cotton lost the basketball out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Huskies ball.
It's a lot of dribbling on the sideline, and eventually it just goes out of bounds. With 1:24 to go in the third, Central Cass has gotten themselves back into this after falling behind by 11. They only trail by 5. Amaya Max, left side. Scout Woods stops, pops, can't drop, rebound Emery Holland. And it's taken away by Amaya Max, who lays it up and gets fouled by Aspen Preen, her third. So Max shoots 2. She knocked down a pair of free throws back in the second quarter. She'll shoot 2 here. Her first one spins off. They are 0 for 4 this half from the free throw line.
Max is at the line, shooting 1 more.
Second one, splash. Turning into quite the dogfight here. 44-38, late stages, third quarter. Abby Cobberbig into the middle for Hushka. Down low, and it's put up and in by Kegley over Scout Woods. It's 44-40. 50 seconds of the third. DeVry right side into the corner for Fobb. Now Max, left wing Miller. Max again, 19-second difference between the clocks. Max, left wing Miller. 15 to shoot, plenty of time. In the corner, Max, down to Woods. Woods gets through 2 and gets fouled. She'll shoot a couple. And the foul is the second on Emery Holland. Team's fourth, but it's a shooting foul, and Woods knocks it down. She's got 28.
Henry Melt checks in for the Huskies. Scout Woods down the line. Shooting 1 more.
Woods will have 1 more as Cambry Malk checks back in. Both free throws are good, and the lead is 46-40. In theory, Central Cass could hold for 1. Here's Ava Cotton. Down the left side, drives in, wraparound feed, the layup too strong, rebound, and a foul is called on Ava Cotton. Free throws the other end for Scout Woods.
That foul on Ava Cotton, her second.
Cotton gets her second and will walk to the, no? It is 2 shots. Yeah, we will walk to the other end for Scout Woods to shoot 2. I was going to say, wait a minute. First free throw tickles the twine. And the second one for the junior does the same. 49 to 40. I beg your pardon, 48 to 40. At the other end, Cotton drives in. Loose basketball. It's still loose. Will they get a shot off? No, they won't. And so we played 3 with the score. Wahpeton 48, Central Cass 40. And the fourth quarter on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard is next when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Assisted living. My wife and I knew this day was coming, the day that Mom and Dad would not be able to live on their own anymore. Well, we looked around at other assisted living communities, and nothing, I mean nothing, compared to Twin Town Villa. Everything at Twin Town Villa was a perfect fit for Mom and Dad's needs. Housing, support services, personal assistance, and healthcare, all under one roof. When I saw the interaction between residents and staff, it made me feel like this is the place where our parents can thrive. Twin Town Villa, close to home in Breckenridge. Call 643-9542 or visit twintownvilla.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
We go to the fourth quarter. It is 48 to 40 in favor of Wahpeton. They scored the final 5 points of the quarter. Okay, Scout Woods scored the final 5 points of the quarter. She comes into the quarter with 31. On the right side, Miller. DeVry, left side, Malk. Cambry Malk, DeVry. Now Woods at 38 feet. Gets doubled. Throws it to the corner. Malk down low. Bob lays it up, missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Wahpeton and a foul is called. Foul is on Abby Cobbervig, her first. Team's first, and a baseline inbound. And Amaya Max back in for Leah DeVry. Amaya Max off the inbound, goes right side to Miller. Max, Malk, left wing, Bob jumping in at it was Cotton. She didn't quite get it. Miller, deflected ball by Cotton. It falls to Cambry Malk. Now Bob, now Malk. This is a disjointed possession. Malk, left side, extra pass. Bob gets inside and Miller finishes with the right hand. Disjointed at the beginning, beautiful at the end, 50 to 40. And an 11 to 2 run. On the right side, faking the three was Emery Holland. Cotton is fouled by Amaya Max, her second, team's first. And back in comes Liv Severson.
Her second. Liv Severson checks in for the Squirrels.
She's in for Emery Holland. Severson comes back in with 4 fouls. It's a 50 to 40 game with 6:35 to go. Ava Cotton, a three, banks in, and she's got a big smile on her face. It's 50 to 43, and she's got 14. Sometimes you just laugh at the ones that go in. Why not? 50 to 43 with 6:20 to play. Max, left side, Miller, drives the lane, pops from 8, air ball, rebound Severson. Up ahead, Cotton. She gets all the way to the rim. Ava Cotton finishes. Here comes Central Cass again, 50 to 45. They are not going away. On the right side, it's Scout Woods. Up top, Malk, left side, Max back to Mount. Right wing, Woods barely able to keep the ball in. Now she drives baseline, reverse. Oh, she stepped out of bounds. And it goes back to Central Cass. And here comes Leah DeVries for Hallie Miller. Central Cass just keeps clawing and clawing and clawing. And if you're Wahpeton, you let a team claw enough, they might actually puncture a hole. Driving in all the way, Severson is fouled by Fobb, and that's her third. And Liv Severson to the free throw line.
Liv Severson at the line, shooting 2.
Severson takes a big deep breath. 2 dribbles, fires, and splashes at home, 50-46. Northern Cass has beaten Oak Grove 64-44 tonight. Second one good. One-shot game on a 7-0 run by Central Cass. It's 50-47. And a steal by Ava Cotton, I think. Who's the foul going to be on? It is going to be on Cambry Mount. It goes to Central Cass.
Her first.
And Coach Watson is told by the official 11's going for the ball. Timeout is called by Central Cass. Will take it as well. Don't go anywhere. 5:25 to go, 50-47. And Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
50-47. If you were with us in between games, Coach Watson keeps saying it, and he will continue to say it. There are no nights off in Region 1. More proof right in front of us. Cobberbig, left side. Up top, Cotton. Dribbles to the right, and the ball out of bounds off Liv Severson. Hallie Miller checks in for Cambry Malk. Also in is Claire Woods. It's Malk, both Woods sisters, Max and DeVries. Amaya Max up top, gives to DeVries. And she double dribbles.
Dribbling violation. Squirrels ball.
Still 50-47. Here's the 7th grader Haug, right side Cobberbig. Cotton, skip it, right side. Severson gets inside, fires a pass to Kegley. Her 12-footer goes in. Becca Kegley's got 4, it's 50-49. Max, over and back. And Central Cass can take the lead. Cambry Malk in. For Amaya Max. Also, Sienna Fobb in for Claire Woods. I think you could hear that in our crowd mic. Stop turning the ball over. I mean, it's got to be driving Coach Watson crazy right now. Yeah, I mean, it is. It doesn't got to be. It is. Cobberbig. Up top, Kegley from the free throw line. Air ball. Rebound saved in, but to Scout Woods. Woods downhill in a hurry, lays it up, missed it short. Rebound comes down to Cotton. Again, Central Cass can take the lead at the midway mark of the 4th, and Cotton lost it out of bounds off Miller. It'll stay at this end. There are two very different sets of body language going on in the gym right now. Wahpeton's frustrated because they're still looking for that killer instinct. Coach, I mean, they've been talking about it. The 3 is off the front of the rim. Haug the rebound. Extra pass, layup, Squirrels lead Carverville 51-50. Coach Watson has been talking about the lack of a killer instinct all year, and they've just let Central Cass right back into this game on an 11-2 run to start this fourth quarter. And for Central Cass, their body language couldn't be any better. DeVry, left side, Bob, towards Woods, jumper from the elbow. She's got 33, and Wahpeton has the lead, 52-51. Left wing, it's Cotton, right side, Severson. Into the middle, Kegley. Kick out, Cotton, 3, off the mark. Rebound, Miller. Miller down the right side, splits a double, gets all the way, and then has it taken away by Kegley. Kegley the other way for Central Cass. Left side, Haug, a little runner. Off the mark as it skips over the rim and is hauled in by Fobb. 2:45 to go, a 1-point game. Cambry Malk, up top, DeVry. We've already had overtime once tonight. On the left side, Malk. DeVry. Malk. Down to Woods. Woods inside is fouled by Kegley, her third. And so Scout to the free throw line for 2 with 2:26 to go. We've actually already had double overtime tonight, and the folks sitting behind me and to my right still have an hour and 15 or so minutes on the road to get back home. Free throw, and the people to my left, I should say. About an hour and 15 to get back to Castleton. First free throw good, second one also good. 54-51, and Scout Woods has 35. Down the right side, Ava Cotton, a blocking foul on Miller, and Coach Watson is really upset about that one. It's her first, and the team's fourth. A 3-point game with 2:20 to play. Ava Cotton, right side, Severson for the tie, blocked by Miller. Loose on the floor, and it's brought out of there by Cambry Malk. At the other end, Miller all the way in, can't finish with the right. Rebound loose, DeVry has it, and she's fouled by Kegley, her fourth. Timeout Wahpeton, 2:03 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 54-51 Husky lead, and Wahpeton basketball continues in a moment.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Stay winter ready with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Up to $20 in rebates on the purchase and install on a select AC Delco battery. Up to $15 rebate on 3 select AC Delco wiper blades. Up to $10 rebate on the purchase and install of a select AC Delco cabin air filter. And up to a $10 rebate on the purchase and install of a select AC Delco engine air filter. That's up to $55 in rebates. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
54-51 Wahpeton with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Central Cass has fallen behind twice by double digits in the second half, and yet they will not go away. Into Scout Woods, her 14-footer off the front of the rim. Rebound loose, controlled by Cambry Malk. And a reset for the Lady Huskies. 1:50 to go. Malk, left side Fobb, back to Malk. She'll drive the lane and give it to Fobb, now Woods. 1:40 to play in regulation of a 3-point game. 12 to shoot, Malk, right side Miller, up top Woods. She'll drive left, get in the lane and miss it short, and the rebound out of bounds off Woods. It goes to Central Cass. 35 for Scout Woods, and yet only a 3-point game. on the right side. Extra pass. Kegley swatted all the way back to Castleton by Scout Woods. That was a big, big, big block by Scout. Kegley to throw it in. Does to Ava Cotton. And that's knocked out of bounds by Miller. Off the inbound, Severson can't finish once, can't finish twice. Rebound, Scout Woods. Here she comes. Scout all the way, puts it up, missed it. Bob is fouled on the floor, but still 2 shots. It's the 15th foul. And it's the 3rd foul on Ava Cotton. Oh, it's a 4th foul. I beg your pardon. It's the 4th team foul. I was reading the wrong side of the scoreboard. So no shots, 1:06 to play. Woods inside, puts it up, missed it, got her own miss, couldn't finish. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Leah DeVries with 59.8 to play. Central Cass is still in this thing. Ava Cotton dribbles around a double, timeout. Central Cass with 54.1 to go. So it will be a full. We will take it as well on the Voice of the Valley.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Timeouts tonight brought to you by Heitkamp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Central Cass with the ball. They're down by 3. The possession arrows with Central Cass, and both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Weren't we just here like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago? Sure feels that way. 54-51. In fact, that game went to overtime 48-48. And then 56-56 into the second overtime. So here we go. And they don't need a 3 necessarily, Central Cass. In the corner, Cobbervig. Up top, a wide open 3. Tie game! Kegley! We are tied at 54. 8-second difference in the clocks. DeVries. The ball's got to go to 40, right? Yep, here's Scout Woods. Sienna Fobb, right side, Cambry Malk. Up top for Miller. There is an 8-second difference in the clocks. Right side, Malk. Down to Woods. Woods spins, shoots, finishes. Scout Woods with 37. Here comes Ava Cotton in the corner. Severson has the ball go out of bounds the other way. The other way. Timeout Wahpeton. 6.4 to go. Timeout. Severson was certain the ball was poked away from her, moved her hands back as if to say, okay, I don't want it to be out on me, and they called it out on her anyway. So 6.4 to play. Wahpeton with 1 timeout left. Coming up on our Miller Realty post-game report, we'll have the player of the game. I think you know where that's headed. And the play of the game. And we'll recap what has been a crazy Thursday night in Wahpeton, North Dakota. 2 nights ago, we see a 60, 70, whatever foot shot go in at the half in Lisbon. Tonight, all we're seeing is overtime, and we may have just seen a game winner with 12 seconds left from Scout Woods. Now, Central Cass will be fouling almost immediately unless you throw the inbounds pass away. Miller cannot run the inbound. or run the baseline. It is a spot inbounds. She throws the ball into Scout Woods, and Woods is wrapped up by Ava Cotton. And that's the fourth on Ava. So 2 shots for Scout. If she makes both, it's probably a done deal. If she doesn't, the game's still alive. Woods will shoot 2 to try and get to 39 points, the first one. Oh, it rattles out. The game's not over. The game is not over. And Jay Bachman checking to see if he has one timeout. He does, and he's going to call it if it goes in, which it does. Timeout, Central Cass. 57-54. Scout Woods with 38, and we will take our final regulation break as Husky basketball continues in a moment.
Assisted living. My wife and I knew this day was coming, the day that mom and dad would not be able to live on their own anymore. Well, we looked around at other assisted living communities, and nothing, I mean nothing, compared to Twin Town Villa. Everything at Twin Town Villa was a perfect fit for mom and dad's needs. Housing, support services, personal assistance, and healthcare, all under one roof. When I saw the interaction between residents and staff, it made me feel like this is the place where our parents can thrive. Twin Town Villa, close to home in Breckenridge. Call 643-9542 or visit twintownvilla.com. It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
So here we go, 5.3 to go. Wahpeton has a timeout if they want it. Central Cass does not. Here we go. It's Ava Cotton with 4, with 3. Cotton with 2, gets it forward. Holland's 3 is blocked with 1/10 of a second left. But now, wait a minute. Jay Bachman just called a timeout. Did he have a timeout left? I guess he did. I have him having spent 5 timeouts, but apparently not. So, all right. That is his final timeout, and with 1/10 of a second left, there's no reason to even play defense because you're not allowed to catch the ball. Oh, they're adding time. It's .4, and you can catch it at .4. This is the old Derek Fisher rule. You can catch the ball at .4. So it's going to be a quick catch and a quick shot. I mean, super quick. You can't really get a grip on the ball on this catch. It's just grab it and let it go. 4/10 left. Ava Cotton to trigger the inbound. They've got Sienna Fobb on her. Here's the play. Cotton throws the ball in. It is not off in time by Kegley. And Wahpeton's going to wipe their brow pretty good tonight. They survive 57-54 over Central Cass. What a game, what a doubleheader. The folks who have an hour-and-a-half trip back are going to have plenty to talk about tonight. None of this was boring. All of this was awesome, and we'll recap it when Husky basketball continues in a moment.
When you're trying to find your dream home, what's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700. And make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday around 9 a.m.
For the right price, everything will sell.
Well, right. And that's it. You know, there's nothing you can't sell if you have the right price on it.
Action Realty in Wahpeton. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
And now we welcome you in to the Miller Realty post-game report after Wahpeton survives a serious scare from the Central Cass Squirrels, 57-54. The Huskies get the win. Miller Realty, a tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. Let's take a look at the game recap for the Lady Huskies as the only way to really describe that is they survived one this evening. And our player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you, it's Scout Wood. She had 38 points tonight. She was the only player to even come close to double figures. Hallie Miller had 6, Amaya Max had 5, and then 2 each for Leah DeVry, Sienna Fobb, Jelia Lopez-Lee, and Claire Woods. Our play of the game is brought to you by Red River Agency, your trusted hometown agents. It's the game-winning bucket by Scout Woods, the 36th and 37th point of the game for her with 12 seconds left. For Central Cass, they get a team-high 16 points from Ava Cotton. She was outstanding tonight. They also get 12 from Emery Holland, 9 from Liv Severson, 7 from Becca Kegley, 5 from Abby Cobbervig, 3 from Kenley Haug, and 2 for Addison Hushka. The game was tied 6 times. There were 5 lead changes. Wahpeton's biggest lead was 11 points at 39-28. Central Cass led by as many as 4 at 16-12. Wahpeton's 9-8, 7-3 in the league. They've pretty much clinched a top 3 berth in the upcoming Region 1 tournament, while Central Cass is 8-8. They're 4-6 in league play. We'll come back and preview what should be a very important doubleheader again on Tuesday for Wahpeton when Husky basketball continues after this.
It only takes one step, twist, or crunch to know something doesn't feel right. Essentia Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team gets you back to doing what you love with commitment, resilience, intention. We're here to keep you moving forward. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more about orthopedics and sports medicine, like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
57-54 is how this one closes as Wahpeton gets the win. They are pretty much sewn up now into a top 3 seed in the regional tournament. It is unlikely that they can move up only because of who Kindred and Valley City have left on the schedule. Valley City had Lisbon tonight. Kindred have 2 games left, Oak Grove and Lisbon. You would expect for them to take care of those games, and so while it's unlikely that Wahpeton will move out of the 3 seed, the matchup is very likely in the quarterfinal. Wahpeton-Oak Grove. It's not set in stone yet, but it's pretty close to doing more video work on one team than you would some others, kind of at that stage of things for Wahpeton. But next, they try to sweep the Northern Cass Jaguars. This is a Northern Cass team that was preseason state-ranked, high expectations. I don't think people thought they would win the region, but people thought they would be in the upper echelon in the region, and right now they're the number 5 seed. So a challenge on the road in Hunter. It's a doubleheader, and the boys' game is a double counter. So if you win that game, if Coach Ralph's team wins that game, it will count twice. Also, if you lose it, it will count twice. Our coverage will begin at about 5:45 on Tuesday from Hunter, North Dakota at Northern Cass School. We hope that you can join us for that one. My thanks to everyone who made this one possible, Turner Blofus and Roman Porterfield in studio. For all of them, my name is BJ Walters. One more time, our final scores tonight of 2 thrilling basketball games. In double overtime, the Wahpeton boys defeat Central Cass 63-60, and the Wahpeton girls defeat Central Cass 57-54. Until Tuesday night in Hunter, it's good night from Wahpeton, North Dakota.
Tonight's Wahpeton basketball game was brought to you by Action Realty, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Twin Town Villa, and the Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.